off his first made three. I mean, we do have a microphone for him. They can just jump right on there, explain it themselves.
I don't think they want to run over here and tell us. They just
Veesaar's found and one. Big Henri. Townsend drives. Townsend. Oh, Cooper flag and Veesaar. Zone a run, or do the Wildcats have more in them? Jaden Bradley, with 6.5 to go, will initiate. Proctor picks him up. Veesaar again with a screen. Bradley turns a corner up top. Oh!
Shellstaff, another three-pointer. That time it's short. The tip out, and Bradley chases it down. Caleb Love was calling for it cross court. Love leading the way with his 15 points. Drives, drops it off. Veesaar!
Gets a great look.
Oh, look out!
That's the action we're talking
Bad
about.
intentions, and Veesaar.
The shortest in the tournament. Great pass.
The finish, another. His three-point number is still well below Akron's averages. You see 5 of 15. They attempt 30. They make about 11 per game. And their scoring averages, they average about 84. Oh, Veesaar. Delorso again allowed play to Veesaar.
By the free throw line and gets it to go.
He shot that off the opposite foot too. He's a master of organized off-balance shots. And when he shoots it, he's always on balance at the top.
Bryant. And now they swing it back right side, and Bradley. Feed inside. Veesaar, the stuff in Arizona. Love here, going at Sharp. Caleb Love, floater. And Veesaar with the stuff. Guy with a high basketball IQ.
Yep, sure does.
Bradley directing traffic. Veesaar comes. Francis pops out. Swing inside. There's that high IQ. Bradley into the paint. Shot. There's Veesaar. During practice, he's a great storyteller. He articulates his perspective so well. He gets in the game. He is tense. Wow. Veesaar at the basket and puts it home. Henri here today. Kevin Young's group just got off to a ice cold start and never really got it heated up. Into Veesaar, off the glass, and one. Big fella will go to the
race. He's going to make sure they get a good look here.
Bradley at the basket, a little bit strong. Veesaar, offensive rebound.
Pretty good guard. It's a big possession for Texas Tech to get a stop.
Love swings at Lewis. Bradley. And they get back to Caleb Love. Finds Veesaar. Veesaar at the basket. The big guy puts it in.
Anything within the offense. Look at that pass.
Great look. Oh, up and under Bradley, but it ends up with Veesaar.
This ultimately has to play through Dickinson inside.
Missing from the corner, Rylan Griffin. And Arizona pulls it down. Henri Veesaar lighting up a three.
Until last night, he was shooting 21% from three for the season. All of a sudden now, he's looking like Jokic.
Henri Veesaar. Paducah doing work down low. They missed the hook and the rebound. Arizona. Here comes Jaden Bradley. Underneath to the 7-footer. For the offensive rebound, Dickinson. Already 8 rebounds for Dickinson. And that wouldn't go. And here comes Arizona and Caleb Love.
Well, good job by Jaden Bradley right there. They were playing at a high tempo. And he slowed it down.
Henri Veesaar lines up a three.
How about this?
missed it short. Henri Veesaar on the offensive glass. And Veesaar gets it up. First field goal tonight for Adams. The drop off and the finish, Henri Veesaar.
Adams, the one takes it.
Zeke Mayo had a clean look, maybe the best look he'll get all night from out there. 1 point lead for Arizona. And since Kansas made a run early in the second half, this has been a one-possession game for about the last 9 minutes. Henri Veesaar and an easy two-handed stuff for KJ Adams.
Remember, last 3 games, KJ's averaging 17 a game.
Bradley was looking for space. Veesaar turns and hits. It's his third of the game. He's got 9 points.
Not a surprise. We mentioned he shoots 44% in this building. Nice.
Veesaar at the
Freshman Trevor Best coming in off the bench has been an amazing story for Bobby Hurley in Arizona State recently. And slipping to the bucket and the lay-in. Henri
an equalizer for the Sun Devils.
The putback. The 7 Princeton fast break points. Nobody stepped up to guard KJ Lewis, then drive and the cleanup from Henri. Henri Veesaar on the offensive glass and a putback. Scoring is basketball.
Scoring is basketball. Do you know how hard it was for me to find a tie-dye bow tie?
That is phenomenal work.
Anything for the big guy. Anything for Bill.
And an answer for the Sun Devils.
Mason just taking exception, finding mismatches, blowing by defenders, getting to the lane. Huge game for him.
Underneath the slam, Henri. A season-high 27, and he has pulled the Sun Devils within 3, approaching 6 minutes to go in Tucson.
Roxon, you got to tip your hat to the coaching job by Coach Bobby Hurley and his staff.
Henri Veesaar goes to work.
Moves defies logic.
And keep in mind, the top 4 teams get buys into the quarterfinals all the way until Thursday at the Big 12 tournament. As it rattles and goes.
Speaking of Hilton Magic, the first ever game in this arena was played between these 2 teams December 2nd, 1971.
Yep, Arizona.
Iowa State beat them 71-54.
Nice pass.
Good look. Love finds Veesaar for the flush. Just 3 points in the game. Bradley. And that tip would fall, I think.
Caleb Love in these ball screen situations has been really good. Patient. He's going to say.
Keanu Dawes tees up a 3. His first miss of the night. Caleb Love drops it off for Veesaar. He puts it up. Lead is 11. Don't go anywhere. 1:18 left. Bradley flips it to Carter Bryant. Both teams in the double bonus at this point. Veesaar, he can shoot it from there. And he showed.
And Traore out there together. Traore couldn't track that one down. Here comes Arizona. 1 possession ball game. A 3 will tie it. And Veesaar ties it. Kevin Young loves to run stuff for Saunders for 3 out of timeouts. And just a pin down and Delaware so late on the contest. Here's the dribble handoff to Love. Now the lob inside, finished by Veesaar.
When he had Jaden Bradley running down the right sideline, and he decided to throw it cross court right into a turnover.
There's the lob for Veesaar. Heat check. Not this time. And Veesaar clears. Arizona can tie it with a three. They find Veesaar down low. Great feed from Bryant. Comes away with it. Fresh 20 for the Cats. Up and under, and the follow by Veesaar.
Electric. Absolutely. 35 scouts from 20 teams here tonight.
Veesaar flips it up and in.
You know, the contact has been pretty good both ways, and it's not been malicious. Shooter.
Veesaar got it. The big fella knocked.
Games as well.
Lewis lob to Veesaar, and it'll go.
Switch into a mismatch, and they got. Well, okay, look at Veesaar. Look at this guy. Veesaar would not let Roberts get to the left hand, but you have to keep this team off the glass.
Inside Veesaar with the slam. Back in the Pac-12 days, a school would just stay here, even if there was a separation of a couple days in between games. Transition opportunity. Veesaar with the stop. Another great second half. Gets another one as that hangs on the rim and drops. And the lead is up to 7 now for Houston.
You know why he's been such a great player at Baylor and now here. He's born to score.
Arizona has gone 6 minutes without a field goal. Veesaar inside, finishes, and another great
wing. Love penetrates, puts it off the glass. Veesaar. Once again, on purpose. We got them both to go this time. 4 points for Coleman Hawkins. Jaden Bradley looking for Veesaar. Gets it to him down low. One dribble, he goes up and for Arizona in their first of the second half.
And Mark, sorry, they're not the kind of turnovers where the ball just goes out of bounds. These are live balls that end up becoming points.
And it immediately brought K.J. Lewis to the scorers table for Arizona. Largest lead of the game here for K-State of 8. Here's Veesaar. One dribble goes up and around and in.
That's why you got a 3-point lead.
Veesaar, a dribble, turns and scores with the left hand.
Kicked out, all the emotions, and Christian Anderson scored 10 points in that win on the road. One of the great wins of the season in college basketball for anybody. Caleb Love down low. Bounce pass and a great one to Veesaar. Problems down low tonight. That was a good pass. Love to Veesaar. Dunks it home.
And now they're -7 here in the first half to Arizona.
It's an unofficial record, by the way, but I'm going with it. You and I did the longest college basketball television open in ESPN history tonight.
8 minutes.
8-minute open. Man, did we cover some ground. Veesaar, they left him open, so he'll shoot the three. He's doing it. Worth staying up late for. There's a great matchup, two of the hottest teams in the country. Awaka, again, just bully ball. Veesaar follows with
alertness by Hawkins. That ball got in his hands, and he knew exactly where his guy was.
And now Hawkins is talking to Kayla. This game is going to get real chippy here. Lob, Veesaar! Winding down, Anderson. Spin move. Flips it up. No! Wildcats ball. The throw ahead. Another one!
He's a selfless player who commits to making plays and getting everybody involved. And there, you just can't deal with that. That's Henri's hand, and you have to shoot it. But it takes a little skill to make it. Cougars still in that 2-3 zone, seeing if Arizona can create ball movement.
Veesaar, long two.
Certainly has been looking for a shot, the penetrations. He's a pass-first guard, but tonight he's strictly business as the Cougars push in front by 1.
Veesaar driving.
BYU's flirted with both defensively. It looks like they're going to stick straight man-to-man.
Love, Veesaar! Stuck tonight, and his confidence has grown as the game has gone on.
He is taking every opportunity to get in the paint.
Del Arso. Pocket pass, slam! After another for Dimon.
Dimon absolutely destroying Arizona with his one-on-one play.
13 points for Dimon. He's the game-high scorer at the moment. Veesaar elects to shoot that three, and
actively trying to stay with BYU, switching everything except the five-man, and there's a poke away by Veesaar.
Del Arso met there by Hall. Del Arso, Veesaar! Got it to go! 6 minutes. They badly need one now. Dimon a three. Around and out. And BYU has just gone stone cold.
And they say the same thing that makes you laugh will make you cry. 7 made threes in the first half for the Cougars. They haven't been able to connect here in the second half.
Bryant back to Veesaar with an emphatic slam.
54-52 Arizona. The calendar has turned to February, and you can feel the heat rising.
The thoughts as well. Not a good pass, but he got away with it.
Veesaar for Love. Lewis curls. Veesaar the follow.
And what a nice clock. They get right into this stuff, though. Lewis with the screen.
Lewis thrown down by Veesaar.
And that's just the action.
Mason turns the corner. Contact.
Again, missed it. Again, Bryant. Oh, he's in the right spot defensively. Townsend's got what he wants in there.
Set it up for Love.
Nice pass.
Oh, Veesaar soaring through the air.
Quaintance.
Love, kick out. Drive by Lewis. Pull up. Rims out. And another offensive board. Veesaar sets it up for Arizona.
Guard's got to help a little bit.
1:26 to go. Love has the big. Inside, Veesaar catch and release. Extended possession.
Monchik is denied. Veesaar. Off the wing.
Colorado, a true Tad Boyle coach team. They will not fold. They will not crease. They will not go away.
Veesaar.
You don't put somebody away and they hang around. Once they get confidence, you've got a fight on your hands. And Colorado, very confident right now.
Veesaar may have pushed off that bucket.
Back for Veesaar. You said he can stretch the floor. Misses that one. Nice hustle by Caleb Love to pull down that offensive board in the corner. Lewis inside for Veesaar, has a mismatch and scores it.
Right, are able to penetrate and kick out. They put that much more pressure on the defense.
Veesaar with an athletic move to the 17-year-old coming out of high school. Do you feel that pressure?
Sometimes. I mean, with the way that this new landscape is of college basketball, you know, not only do you have the pressure, but you're getting paid so much money that, I mean, I guess, yeah, I feel like it'll be more pressure now because not only do you have to perform because of the ranking, you got to perform because you're getting this high-level paycheck.
Veesaar got the and one.
It's out of position defensively. Now Baylor going to a 1-3-1 zone.
Townsend feeds inside. Veesaar off the glass and in.
A bit annoyed that he didn't get the foul when he tried to dunk it down the pipe in the middle. And also a lot of contact. But this is Big 12 basketball. Got to play through contact.
Veesaar inside and one. Got through his head, and usually more than one.
Yeah, but also think about that 2021 National Championship team with Davion Mitchell and Jared Butler. You know, they got so many points off their defense as well. So you find alternative ways of scoring a basketball. And That's going to be the challenge for this team. I think their front court is pretty talented. Good to see Veesaar.
At the McHale Center.
You got to look at the rim. I mean, why not take the first shot?
Veesaar will try. And hit. A Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year guy.
At the rim.
Bradley live and the throwdown. Veesaar in Tucson, Arizona with the basketball. Wildcats outstanding in the first half. Lob here and the throwdown. Lewis pushes to Love and feeds Veesaar. And the tip and the bucket. Back in baseball as he will manage the Cincinnati Reds this upcoming year, and a guy who's a lock for the Hall of Fame. Of course, broke the curse with the Boston Red Sox. Won it a couple of times in 04 and 07. And he has put together an amazing career. He's one of the better athletes that this place has produced.
No doubt about it. I know you've been out here for several days doing some extreme, being very active with their hands, getting in the gaps. And Arizona has been settling for a lot of tough shots.
Wow, look at Veesaar.
A good job pushing in transition. Draws the defense down, forces a little bit of a longer closeout. That opens up for a higher quality three.
And he's a 44% three-point shooter, Darius Johnson. Veesaar answers from deep.
Manufacture some offense.
That got deflected and still ended up in Coleman's hands, but couldn't hit the three from the corner.
But the other aspect of it, do you get them to take a lesser quality of shot? We saw at times in the first half, UCF took a poor quality of shot.
Veesaar is good from Ivy Curry, and it's a three-point game.
It's just a welcome sign for him to be able to get loose in transition. I love the confidence of a shooter. Shooter's going to keep shooting. Has not been his night, but a good look in transition. Felt good on it.
Johnson hanging with Caleb Love. He's an excellent on-ball defender. About 3 steals per game for Darius Johnson. Lewis driving. Lobs to Veesaar. Puts it in. Down to 3 early in the second half. UCF can tie it here. But off the heel with the three-point try from Ivy Curry. Taking 3 threes already in the half. Made 1. Arizona trying to win for the 6th straight time. UCF has not started 2-0 on the road in conference play since they were in Conference USA back in 2008. But with a win tonight, they would start 2-0 away from home. Big 12, just year 2 in the good luck, Del Orso and Veesaar. Caleb Love kicks it out. Bryant's 3, not there.
Dribbling on that possession. They need more ball movement and player movement.
Carter Bryant lobbing. Oh, and Veesaar.
I think in this role, he went to Tommy Lloyd and said, let's try a little coming off the bench, and he's flourished in that role. And you see tonight just the ability running the point now, making the extra pass, finding the open man, very good defensively.
Here's Veesaar rolling to the hoop and games prior to tonight had 4 assists in each game as he finishes the
most quad 1 wins in the country right now.
Townsend had his shot bothered. Veesaar cleans it up. 7 on the timer. Lukosius step back 3. And the struggle continues for Seamus Lukosius.
Oh, and that part of it is excellent defense by the Wildcats today. Watch this.
Veesaar! Wow!
Great skier, too, by the way. He's from Norway.
With 5 on the shot clock. Love out of the timeout. No good. Kept alive by Veesaar with the jam.
This is...
And then quickly loses it.
A lot of contact on there. He wanted a foul. No whistle.
Bradley facing that zone. Flips it inside. And a slam. Posey loses his footing. You said it. 3 on the shot clock. Brick.
That's an example of great coaching. You come out in a press just to throw them off of whatever they talked about in that timeout. TCU just spent the whole time working against the pressure.
Lob underneath. Veesaar makes no mistake. The career accolades for Caleb Love. Just a reminder of just how effective he has been over the course of his career. Now in its 5th year. smashed down the door into all of our living rooms in that 2022 final. Oh, hard to start to get a little anxious. This is a team that was up by almost 20 points late against UCLA, blew that lead. We're getting into one of those tight windows again. Can they close, right?
Absolutely right. Arizona fans have seen this before.
Veesaar, pump fakes.
Offense by Reynolds. He has been unbelievable this evening.
14 points for Reynolds on 6 of 9 shooting. Oh, Veesaar!
A couple of points a game. The one thing he is he's an assist monster when he's out there. His assist percentage is nearly a third of all baskets when he's on the floor. Wow. By him. They love that. She captured it at just the right moment. Couldn't capture the roll that time, going to the hardwood with the miss. It's Vanderjack.
I guess we're told it was not Georgetown. That they were actually in the fray. I think Dan Marley was in that.
Under Dan. How about that quick pass to Veesaar? Sneaking in. That's a pretty pass to sneak in. Jacoby flying through the air. And he's got 5 points now. That was a powerful, just his second field goal. And he's had big games this year. He had 18 against Mississippi State. A little bit more quiet tonight.
Yeah, and they're really small right now. Let's see if Arizona takes advantage with Veesaar.
You were saying? Oh, baby!
Ducked anybody. They just have not been on the winning side of some of these games. So the trick is to continue to show up and fight, knowing that everything is still in front of this team, and they're a team that can challenge for the Big 12 title. Great gamesmanship out of the timeout. Samford goes to their zone, but it doesn't matter.
Meal tastes a lot better if you've got something on the stat sheet, but he might not, so we'll see.
That wasn't a jinx. He didn't jinx him.
That was, to use your theory, the reverse jinx.
Sebastian Mack, the floater.
I want to tell you about him. He's picking up and drawing 7 fouls a game per 40 minutes. So essentially, he gets 2 guys in foul trouble every night.
And he's embraced the role of coming off the bench after being a starter as a freshman last year. Arizona goes inside. Inside, there is the 7-footer. Veesaar follows it up. This is more along the lines of a Mick Cronin team. The last few years, even those teams had, like Jaime Jaquez, they were really good offensive teams. They played good defense. But this, in year 6 for Mick, to me, without a doubt, is the best defensive team he's had in Westwood. Goaltend, give the bucket.
Good stories. Arizona State and West Virginia, both receiving votes in the top 25.
Veesaar, second chance scores.
Arizona's got enough after Southern Utah. They're going to be playing UCLA. And they jump into Big 12 play, and TCU, Cincinnati, West Virginia right off the bat.
If you're in your second year playing with Arizona, you're a veteran.
Right.
See, that's how it works. Basically, first and second year members.
That's Krivas and Caleb Love.
Veesaar
lost to UConn. UConn needed that win more than Baylor needed that win.
That was a early big game for a 2-time defending champion. You wouldn't think that they'd be pushed like that, where you felt like they needed a home win, but Dan Hurley's team did perform.
150 points. No, it doesn't work like that. Most teams that go on 10-0 runs, it's ignited by defense and their commitment to getting steals, deflections, stops.
Arizona has a couple of those in this game. Off the backboard, wow!
Up at 6'10". Durkin will pull up at the elbow, but it won't drop for him. Underneath, and up and in by Veesaar. Never seen that before. A couple of things here in the Bahamas we can say that about today. Veesaar with a dribble down, hands off for Del Orso. Nifty feed, and a big fella going. It's to go. Del Orso, another nice drive, and stuffed in. 1:45 to go in this contest. Hurlburt up top, and that clangs away. Veesaar spinning to his left. He'll drop in two.
Opportunity. He's going to get it in the corner. Feed Veesaar, who hangs in the air, missed the jumper. Got his own board, puts it up, and gets it to go down. Oh.
Of course, when I say Chris Round's got to give a nod to our old friend, Mr. Bill Walton, who we lost earlier this year.
Oh, Bryant with a spin move, kick out. Veesaar spots up the three and hits it. Oh, he's made back-to-back trip. Third national championship now for the University of Arizona.
Probably see them at
back to Caesar. Deep three is no good. Rebounded by Veesaar, who has 9. He's got 8 points, 9 rebounds in 19 minutes. And look at his ball handling skills.
Yeah, not a problem for him at all.
All those Europeans, he's going to set the screen high for Martinez, roll off of it, and there's your alley-oop. Well executed.
Of that early in the year, at least, from Arizona last year.
Shutout continues. That was a pretty look, by the way. Well earned by Jasmine Senga, the CSUN Cal State Northridge transfer. That's a part of his game. Rivas is 7'2", Veesaar 7 feet tall. Bradley up over his shoulder. Don't know if Henri meant